Hi, I'm Alex from Hack Engineering. Today we're going to do a little tool review on the Torrent 700 parts washer. This is simply what I think of the machine. This isn't sort of a promotion, there's no deal going on. It's a good little machine. It's got a heated tank underneath. It's just a blast washing sort of system. So you've got a high pressure pump in there and you're just blasting away the dirt. Obviously with a hot fluid it really helps. If we open up the machine, you can see obviously we've got a rotary table in there. Today we're just going to be washing an S54 oil pump. It's already pretty clean, so it's been through our hot wash, but there's still a few bits right in the crevices that I'm looking to get out. So we've got the oil pump in there. It's just on a hinged lid, so it's pretty easy to close. Make sure the gloves don't get caught in the front. That's my only little bugbear. Put that clip on. I'm not sure if that's massively needed because the weight of your arms close the lid pretty well anyway. In here you've got sort of an air blasting nozzle. So sort of blast the part after you've done it, and then you've got the bigger jet nozzle. Foot pedal on the floor. When you press the foot pedal, it is going to make a big old noise and shoot a load of high pressure solvent out. So we've got the part on the turntable in there, so we can either rotate it around if it's bigger or just hold it in one hand. You've got an air jet blowing down on the screen to sort of get rid of some of that excess parts washing fluid that gets up and can obstruct the view. In my opinion, I think they should have put two there because there's not the biggest window for you to see what you're doing. Really does there. You've only got to blast this on your hand and you can feel the pressure that it's sort of pumping at, and also the temperature as well. So I think they claim on this machine that you can clean 90% of parts in under a minute, and wow. It depends, because obviously a lot of the stuff we see is cylinder heads which has got burnt on oil, which it doesn't do the best job of lifting. You're there for a little bit longer, but for just oily based residue it really does lift it off and does a pretty good job. Compared to the ultrasonic cleaner, it also does a pretty good job on the surface finish. It brings it out quite nice and bright on aluminium parts, which although the ultrasonic does on some, as soon as the fluid's a bit dirtier, it doesn't bring it up quite as bright as this does, in my opinion. As you can see, that's really brought that out quite nicely, and it wasn't in there a massive amount of time. I'd say probably less than half a minute of just blasting around, a little bit longer, and there's a few bits I could have got out, but yeah, it's definitely done the job. As we saw on that oil pump, it's really brought it up quite nice, and I do rate this machine. It's a little bit bigger than the other model they do, which is a 500, so you can get cylinder blocks or cylinder heads, which obviously we see a lot of through Hack Engineering, and sort of get them in there and get them nice and clean. It's nice and simply made. It's just injection molded plastic, a lot like a porta toilet, but it does the job, so you can't really ask much more of that. If you're in a garage situation, I'd really recommend getting one of these machines. They're a bit cheaper than the ultrasonic bath that we had before, so there's a saving there, and to be fair, I think there's also a time saving because the power behind the nozzle really does lift the dirt off, and even with the ultrasonic bath we were scrubbing a little bit afterwards. So yeah, I'd definitely rate it. Don't forget to head over to the channel and subscribe and see a few more of our videos. We'll try and do sort of like a weekly tool update or machinery update that we have here in the workshop.